I got sick and fainted in my husband's office while taking care of our baby all day, then woke up alone on the floor because he left me there and went to bed. So when I confronted him, he grabbed my throat and started throwing dishes at me. I had a 102-degree fever and hadn't slept more than 3 hours in 2 days because our 6-month-old daughter, Lily, was teething and screaming nonstop. My husband, Ethan, worked from home in his office upstairs. I could hear him laughing on calls with coworkers while I sat downstairs covered in spit up trying not to pass out. I brought Lily to him twice that day asking for help. The first time he waved me off saying he was in a meeting. The second time, he didn't even look up. I'm working. That's your job. I wasn't also working 12-hour shifts as a nurse 3 days a week. I hadn't been paying for groceries while his freelance income barely covered his gym membership. I didn't argue because arguing took energy I didn't have. By 6 p.m., my vision was blurry and my hands were shaking. I managed to get Lily fed and into her crib before my legs gave out. I stumbled into Ethan's office doorway trying to tell him something was wrong. The last thing I remember is my knees buckling and my head hitting his desk on the way down. I woke up on the hardwood floor in complete darkness. My phone said 11:47 p.m. I'd been unconscious for almost 6 hours. There was dried blood on my temple from where I hit the desk. Ethan's chair was pushed back and his computer was off. He'd seen me on his floor bleeding and unconscious and simply stepped over me and gone to bed. I crawled to the hallway because standing made everything spin. I checked on Lily first. She was sleeping peacefully. Then I pulled myself up using the wall and walked to our bedroom. Ethan was sprawled across the bed, snoring with his alarm set for 7 a.m. like this was just another normal night. Ethan. He didn't move. Ethan, wake up. He groaned. What? I passed out on your office floor for 6 hours. You left me there. He pulled the blanket over his shoulder. You were sleeping. I didn't want to wake you. I wasn't sleeping. I was unconscious. There's blood on my face. He sat up and turned on the lamp, looking annoyed, not concerned. What do you want me to do about it now? It's midnight. I want you to explain why you stepped over your unconscious wife and went to bed. Because I have a deadline and I needed sleep. You're always being dramatic. Something inside me cracked. Not broke, cracked. The kind that lets everything you've been holding back come flooding through. Dramatic? I have a fever. I haven't slept in 2 days. I'm doing everything alone while you pretend to work. You left me bleeding on the floor. He stood up, and his face